know DeGrasse Tyson, you'll be scared to say God. You know DeGrasse Tyson.
Uh-oh, hold on, bear with me.
Yeah, one way out.
Bear with me and be patient. Patience is a virtue.
One way out. You know DeGrasse Tyson, you like to, dude, did you know, it sounds so smart. It sounds smart. Well, check this out. Did you know that saying that some infinities are larger than others is a fucking retarded statement? Why? I like to go So what is infinity? Well, infinity is a number that never ends. It never ends. Infinity is a number that never ends. Well, if it never ends, that means it's constantly growing larger. Well, and we'll just bring it back down. Infinity is something that is not quantifiable. What is quantifiable means it holds a value, and you can quantify the value. That means it holds a value. Infinity does not hold an absolute value because infinity is never ending. So to say that infinity is never ending is a fucking asinine statement, you fucking retard. Now Neil's explanation was that there's levels to infinity because I'm not even gonna say his explanation. If you want to find it, look it up. But Neil deGrasse Tyson, and by the way, Neil deGrasse Tyson, why don't you encourage people to research, what you say when you slander Christianity, because you slander Christianity often, and it's not even as if like you're mistaken, but really, you explain, I encourage people to look up your side of the argument, because when they look up your side of the argument, you look fucking retarded, and you look like a liar, because you're a liar, and God can possess demons. And, Neil, why do you have an entire chapter in your book on Earth being round? You have an entire chapter in your book on the Earth being round, and then you very elaborately, that's the beauty of it, you very elaborately explain how the Earth isn't round, it's like pear-shaped. Now, what sounds crazier, to say that the Earth is flat, which I don't say it's flat, I say it's immovable, which that's what the Bible says. The Bible says the Earth is immovable. I'm going to drive these points home. The Bible says the Earth is immovable. And does it feel like you're moving, atheist? And that's what I like to, I'm not like scientists. I'm not going to be some big, long, stupid, crazy explanation and say take my word for it. I'm going to make a statement, and then I'm going to ask you to reason with me. I'm going to ask you to reason with me. And I want you to answer my questions. Just like whenever I say that how do single-celled organisms reproduce? And that's what, in a group, I checkmated the atheists, and then they get mad at me. He said it's big, long explanations, genetics. And then they start talking about shit he didn't know nothing about. You atheists love to quote shit you don't know nothing about, and you just quote a scientist. No, I keep it simple, stupid, because I want everyone to be able to understand. And I also kill a problem at the root. Alright, so how do organisms reproduce? They reproduce asexually. They make clone copies of themselves. They don't possess the genes to do anything but that. How sexual reproduction works is the organisms trade genes I don't have a great way of wording it. God taught me all this shit internally, but just sexual reproduction is just they trade genes essentially, and they mix and match. So you have room to play. Like there's many different outcomes. Atheists, single-celled organisms do not have the genes to mutate. It is impossible. Also, atheists, I want one. Atheists, I want one example of an organism's gene mutating that didn't make it retarded. And also, atheists, I want you to go start searching. I want you to buy a microscope and start searching for single-celled organisms, and I want you to find the retarded ones. Alright? I want you to find the retarded ones. Atheists, what you believe tells you you're a worthless accident that happened accidentally. Atheists, how many accidents do you believe in, bud? Atheists, how many accidents do you believe in? Don't worry, I'll wait. And if you know anything about probability, atheists, if you know anything about probability, when you're dealing with that, it's like they say that there's more outcomes for a deck of cards than there are cells on Earth. Now, I don't believe that, but it sounds like lot of sense to it. The point I'm trying to get across is the way probability works is multiply to 2. It's basically squared. And now the reason I talk so vague is like I said, God taught me this from the inside. So it's like God speaks to my heart. Like the Bible says, God speaks to my heart in ways that words can't perceive. So it's like God teaches me the meaning and I have to try to describe it. So it's kind of like I'm looking at something that I don't know what it is and I'm trying to explain it to y'all. That's why I mostly ask open-ended questions. And I'm just I know the Bible and that's just God talking to the Bible. But anyways, I'm saying a lot to say. I've proven Neil deGrasse Tyson not to be a liar objectively. And if you don't believe me, atheist, I quote you. Atheist, one of your ex-leaders is now a Christian. He set out to prove Christianity false. He set out to prove Christianity false. Read the Case for Christ. But he was a seeker. He was a good atheist, all right? And he simply didn't believe in God because he wanted to know the truth. And atheists assert that they know the truth because they're seeking. Well, why are you seeking? Because God has you wondering. That's one of God's favorite punishments. He makes you wonder. That's why God got scientists. That's why they talk about space so much. They got y'all wondering. And they can just make up bullshit on the fly.